What do you mean by 42?
When you were,
Oh,
when
the
you
previous.
plugged in, yeah, when you plugged in 0,
Right, so let's do that again. 0 plus 1.
1,
7 to the first power.
7.
7 times negative 1. Negative 7 plus 49.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I wrote minus 49, so I kept getting it.
Oh, it's possible. That's fine. That's fine. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiffany. It was a very good question because I wanted to review that. And I didn't want to forget. So remember, our test is on Monday. Okay.
So for number 10.
Yes, number 10. Let's take a look at number 10. What does it say? Solve the following equation. Yes, the same idea, but in this case, I don't have to use log. Is it wrong to use log? No, but I don't have to. So this is 9 raised to x plus 6 is equals 81 raised to x minus 8. We prefer prime numbers as base. However, in this case, this works as 9 raised to x plus 6 equals 9 squared raised to x minus 8. So that is good too. But normally we prefer prime numbers. 9 is not a prime number, but that's okay. So then I have 9 raised to x plus 6 equals 9 raised to which power? Very good. 2x minus 16. So then what has to happen? Two numbers are equal and they have the same base. Please do not simplify the 9s. Do not divide by the 9s. They cannot touch the bases. You can only think. Two numbers are equal and they have the same base. From here, this will happen only if x plus 6 equals 2x minus 16. They already have the same base. So two numbers are equal and they have the same base. This will happen only if x plus 6 equals 2x minus 16. No other way. So this is negative x and this is negative 22. X equals 22. Next question, please. Anything else that you would like to go back to? And there may be something on that is not here on this form and you would like to review it, please.
Can we, I mean, this is in general, but those like piecewise functions?
Right. Yes. But that would be for the final exam, not for this
That's
test.
for the final.
Yes, yes. We can look at that form and find one, or we can create one, or we can go back to.
Create one or something.
How did you
I
get a
would have
negative
mine.
x?
Say it again.
How did you get a negative x?
I move 2x to the other side. X minus 2x is negative x. I move positive 6 to the other side. It becomes negative. Negative 16 minus 6 is negative 22. When we move a term from one side to the other, all we do is change its sign.
But you say you moved to 2x.
When I move positive 2x to this side, it becomes negative. 1x minus 2x is minus x. You have $1 and you owe me 2. You are giving me 1, you still owe me 1.
Move the 2x to the other side, you get a negative 2x, right?
Right. X minus 2x is negative x. Is that better?
Okay. You put it,
Yes?
Yeah, I would have, me personally, I would have put that negative 2 on the outside instead of the way you have it. That's how I've been messing up.
So you want to write this?
No, I would have had negative 2x minus, no, it would have been negative 2x, I would have had plus x.
Yes. Negative 2x plus x is negative x. X or minus 2x is still negative x, no matter what you do. Because addition is commutative. A minus b is negative b plus a. It's the same thing. Regardless of the order you present it in, you must get the same answer.
I've seen a lot of answers in
Yeah.
homework look like that.
That's fine. So you can write it in the order you like. The answer will still be the same.
Okay.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Other questions before we move on to, I'm not sure what you said. What am I looking at?
Oh, the piecewise function.
Yes. So are we done with this?
Can we do two?
I thought we did 2.
No.
We did not. Okay, sorry. Priscilla, can you wait on the piecewise defined function 1 more minute?
Yeah.
Is that okay? My apologies. Okay, so here we have the formulas are given to us: 1 plus r over n t and a equals pe to rt. And they're asking us to plug in 10,000, then 3 years, and 0.04. And compound it semi-annually, quarterly, monthly, and then continuously. So let's put in the graphing calculator. Today is May 1st, right? Okay. So let's put it in y equals. The reason why I want to put it in y equals is because it's easier to plug in those 3 numbers. So go to y equals 10,000, parentheses, 1 plus 0.04 divided by x, and everything to caret or power 3x. So x is the number of times we compound the interest, which changes from semi-annually, which is 2, quarterly, which is 4, monthly, which is 12. And then we go to second and table. And I put in, as we had, quarterly 2, semi-annually 2, quarterly 4, and monthly 12. And I have to go back and highlight because I'm asked to use 2 decimals. So this is 11,200. So A of 2, 11,261.62. A of 4. Scroll down to the next one.
Can we change your writing?
I'm sorry.
Can you change like a CV writing, how you write it?
A of 2. Just 1 second. I'll copy the third one and I'll show you. Very good. So A of 12, 11,272.72. Here it is. Semi-annually n equals 2, quarterly n equals 4, and monthly 12. Now we are asked to also do it continuously, and then I have only one situation. So I'm not going to create a function for that. I'm just going to write 10,000 and E, and in parentheses, 0.04 multiplied by time, which is 3. There is no n in continuously. And then we get 12,274.97. So continuously, 12,000. Not 12,000, 11,274.97. Is this okay? Yes, they're the same formulas. And they are at the top. One of them is compounded monthly and the other one continuously. And then compare. Please let me know when you decide what we continue with. Which one? Number 3. Very good. So this time we have 11,000. And 1 plus 0.12 divided by 12 raised to 12 times 5. And the other one is 11,000 e to 0.1191 multiplied by 5. So let's compute these two. One for continuously compound interest, and the other one for compounded monthly, which means n equals 12. So what do we get? Bless you. And please tell me which one is better.
I got compounded continuously.
Yes? What is it?
Compounded continuously.
What? But I have to
Oh,
present.
I was I have 19,000
Which one?
for the continuous.
Which one? So what do I write?
I thought, go ahead.
I have 19,953.31.
900 and
Yeah, I got that too. 53.
953 point.
31.
Good. And this one?
Same thing. 12,456.9.
I got 11,679.85.
Impossible. Let's do it together. Okay, so we have 11,000. Left parenthesis, 1 plus 0.12 divided by 12. Close the parenthesis, caret, in parentheses, 12 multiplied by how many years we said? We said 5 years, okay.
Oh, I wrote the equation.
Okay, so this is 19,983 and the other one is 11,000 multiplied by E in parentheses 0.12 multiplied by 5, close the parenthesis and enter. So
No, the rate is wrong. It's 0.11.
yes, thank you. I copied the same rate, but it's not the same rate. Thank you very much. So I'm inserting there 191, correct?
1191.
Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, so the first one is 19,983 divide 0.66, and the other one is not that the other one is correct. So we are comparing now this to this, and which one? Although for 5 years the difference is not that big, it's $30, but for 10 years, for 20 years, for 50 years, it may make a big difference. So which one would you pick? Compounded 12 times a year at 12% or compounded continuously at 11.91? No, this is better. So better. So we will prefer compounded 12 times a year versus continuously for these conditions. Maybe if I change the rate, maybe the continuously is better. But for now, what do I have? I would choose the first one.
When you
Yes?
put that into the calculator, did you put it in exactly how it's written up there?
Of course. Of course. Yes. I wouldn't be able to get the answer otherwise.
Oh, your email's up.
I'm sorry?
Your email's up.
My email is up. I didn't mean my email to be up.
Can I see the calculator?
Yes.
I don't know how I did this a while ago, so I wasn't sure.
Very good. Next question. Anything else you would like?
Can we do 11?
Yes. 11. 10, I see 10, I see 11. Yes, very good. Tiffany just asked about that, and we looked at an example. So this is e to 11x minus 5 equals 2, 8. So 498 plus 3 is 5.
We can see them up there.
I'm sorry. So so it's 1 and 0 and 5. So we clean it up by adding 3 to both sides. And 498 plus 3 is 501. What we have to do now is, since left-hand side and right-hand side cannot be presented with the same base, what do you think we need to do? Very good. We apply natural log to both sides. That's exactly what we just discussed a minute ago. So 11x minus 5 times natural log e, which is excellent, equals natural log of 28501. How do I solve for x? Do not get intimidated by natural log of blah, 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 because it's just a number.
What number problem is it?
11.
No. It's minus 3 up there.
I already added 3 to both sides.
Jesus Christ.
We have to clean it up. We have to add 3 to both sides first. So how will I continue?
You add,
Excellent. I add 5, and then what do I do?
divide by 11.
Great job, Priscilla. Thank you. 11x equals 5 plus natural log 28,501. And then x equals 5 plus natural log 28501. If you want to approximate, you can. Be very careful how you plug it in, because you have to put parentheses around the numerator.
Move it back down a little bit. I mean, up. Yeah.
Any questions? Anyone? Any questions?
What's the 5.93?
I don't know. Let's do that. So parentheses around the numerator, 5 plus natural log 28501, 28501. Close the parenthesis for the numerator, and divide by 11, and 1.39 roughly. Approximately 1.39. And we can always go back and check. If 1.39 approximately, would you like to check? Okay, very good. So we do this, second and e, in parentheses, 11 multiplied by the previous answer, minus 5, close the parenthesis, bring down negative 3. When I press enter, if the answer is correct, what should I get?
2501.
Exactly, 28,498.
Before you added it.
28,498. Better? Good.
Wait, a second.
Are we ready for this test?
See this, please.
Are we ready for this test?
Every time I think I am, we practice something else and then I'm like, no, I'm not.
If you'd like to, I was gonna say come in early, but I forgot I have that class that drains me. So I can't be here before 5. So because I would like to add a couple of points, maybe 10 or maybe 15 or something to test 2. So meaning after you're done with this test 3, I'll give you a form with a couple of problems, maybe 3-4 problems, to add points to test 2. No one has to take it. If you want to add more points, if you want to work on something, review test 2, from scratch several times, and you will have a couple of problems to add points like a bonus to test two.
One of the three tests gets dropped, correct?
No,
No. all
no,
three.
the lowest test grade will get replaced by the final exam grade if it helps your grade.
Okay.
If it doesn't help your grade, then no, I will not replace anything. But-
How do you, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead. No, no.
How do you, again, I forgot, how do you, enter the answer?
Second and minus at the bottom. Previous answer. Second and minus at the bottom.
Can I show you the SO file?
I trust you. That's fine. Any questions? Yes, please.
What does the schedule look like for this class moving forward?
Yeah, we only have 2 more meetings. So on Monday, I'm sorry.